This fifth wheel here is one of the smallest ones that I have ever seen, but I still don't know if it's half-ton towable or not, so we're gonna talk about it. Let's go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. For y'all that are new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom and work, play, and faith, and Firmly Unbound is my company. There's also a Firmly Unbound YouTube channel, which you will find a link down below in the description and comments of this video, as well as in the box in the screen if you want to go check that out and check out other things that I'm doing there with Firmly Unbound. So go check that out. I'm here at the Dallas RV show taking a look at this Keystone Cougar Sport. This is a 2024 model, and this is a 2100 RK. Now, this is the second smallest fifth wheel that I have ever seen. KZ Sportsman makes a very similar model, almost the exact same, that comes in just a couple 100 pounds lighter than this one here. But other than that, they are nearly identical and similar floor plan and going to be the smallest fifth wheels out there in the market that you can get. And this is arguably one of the best quality smallest fifth wheels that you're going to find out there on the market, and we'll go into that. But first I want to talk about towing this thing, because there are so many misconceptions out there on the internet, and one thing that really bothers me, and honestly I have to admit I was a victim of this as well. There is not a whole lot of education out there in the RV sales world as far as towability and really all the way down the board. When you're a salesperson coming into the RV industry, it is 100% on you to learn what you need to learn to sell an RV. So the knowledge that you're getting is only as good as the ambition of the salesperson to go out there and learn the proper information. I fell victim to not understanding that when these fifth wheels are labeled as half-ton towable, that does not mean that every half-ton truck can tow them, or that nearly any half-ton truck can tow them. And I'm going to break down why and give you some real factual information that you can take with and do what you want, because I know there's also people like you, not people like you. I know there's people out there on the internet that will insist that their truck can haul anything. And hey, that's on you. If you want to put yourself and your family in potential danger, do your thing. I'm just going to give you factual information to make the best informed decision that you can. So with this fifth wheel here, yes, the unloaded vehicle weight is only about 6,800 pounds, which falls well below the max towing capacity of most half-ton trucks. So you can see 6,880 pounds, that's unloaded. Fully loaded is only going to be 8,500 pounds with a cargo carrying capacity of 1,560 pounds. Also looks like it looks like this is calculated with the propane tanks full and all other water tanks empty. So those are with those calculations there. So those numbers there fall well under most half-ton trucks. In fact, I have a 2023 Toyota Tundra, which is a pretty high-level trim with the 1794 package. One thing you need to understand with trucks is typically as you go up in trim level, the payload capacity goes down. Now, that is the number that I think you need to be looking at when it comes to towing either a fifth wheel or a travel trailer, because most trailers are going to fall under your truck's max towing capacity. My Tundra is rated to tow between 10 to 11,000 pounds. Technically on paper can easily tow this thing, but not all trucks have the same payload capacity, which is what is directly correlated to the hitch weight here. Hitch weight on this is 1,120 pounds. And honestly, I can't tell you if they calculated that number with propane tanks full and batteries installed. Plus, you have to think that's probably the weight unloaded. So you add more weight on there on top of that. Plus, if you upgrade your mattress, that adds more weight here as well. So 1,120 pounds is what this thing sits at. And that number there, the hitch weight, is directly correlated to the payload capacity on your truck. So those are the two numbers you need to be looking at. My Tundra only has about a 1,200 pound payload capacity. And you have to keep in mind too, your payload capacity on your truck is going to include not only the hitch weight of your fifth wheel, but also the fifth wheel hitch that goes in the bed of your truck, any cargo that you put in the bed of your truck, anything that you store in your truck, and any occupants in the vehicle, including dogs or whatever else it may be. So already, without me even sitting in my Tundra, this fifth wheel overloads that truck. Now, not all trucks are the same. My Tundra has a relatively low payload capacity, and there are some trucks out there like a Ford F-150 that can go up over a 2,500 pound payload capacity, which then would be capable to tow something like this. So you just have to do your due diligence of understanding what your payload capacity is on your exact truck. And unfortunately, you can't just rely on Google, because if you go to Google and just do a search for like F-150 payload capacity, it's going to give you the max payload capacity for a specific trim level, where not all trim levels are going to have the same payload capacity, because as they add more equipment into a truck, it strips the payload capacity down. So you have to do your diligence. And a lot of times it can be as simple as just calling a Ford dealership, a GM dealership, a Toyota dealership or whatever, talking to their service department, and they can help you out with getting exact numbers, or you can look at the sticker inside your door for your payload or cargo capacity on your truck. Okay, so I got all that out of the way. I'm sorry I had to talk about that, but it just really bugs me when even myself included in the past have said that things like this are half-ton towable without really giving more information to that, and I just want to help you out as best I can here with being safe. Now let's go through this camper. We're gonna fly through the outside real quick, go inside, then come back to the outside and talk about the outside features. Really small profile though. You have a fiberglass one-piece molded cap there. Really nice, just white and black. Looks really good. Road Armor pin box up front with a rubber bushing. And then you have your pass-through storage compartment here. Nice LED light in there. Lots of storage space for this size fifth wheel. And then you can see all aluminum frames with welds on both sides of your frame on that pass-through storage space. You do have ABS in all of your Cougar fifth wheels, so you can see those red brake drums there. That's going to indicate that it does have an ABS system, and you have a tankless on-demand water heater. Come to the back, it's now going to be prepped to have the Lippert retractable ladder instead of a set-in-place ladder like you see on this travel trailer there. And then you have a slide out on the other side. You have the nice tinted glass door here with the Sport emblem on there. Looks pretty cool. And again, this is the Cougar 2100 RK. And again, where I'm filming at here, this is at the Dallas RV show at Dallas Market Hall in February of 2024. Right when you walk in, nice storage space down underneath there to store your shoes. You have the Lippert solid step here, so nice solid entry step. And then when you open this up, get that detached there, you do also have a privacy screen in the door that's already installed. So nice little touch there as well, and definitely appreciate that. Real quick, before we step inside of this RV, there's something that I'm really excited to talk to y'all about, and I actually want to ask you for a favor. So if you've been here for a while, you know that I pretty much never ask y'all of anything, but I'm going to right now because I started my second YouTube channel, which is called Firmly Unbound. Firmly Unbound is the name of my company, and Firmly Unbound is an expression of exploration and freedom in work, play, and faith. And I'm really excited about what's to come on this YouTube channel. There's a link down below in the description of this video and in the comments as well, where you can subscribe to Firmly Unbound. And I pretty much spent the whole last month traveling dang near coast to coast across the United States to show you what it means to live firmly unbound. So some exciting video content is coming. Can't wait to see y'all there. As you walk inside, it's going to have pretty modern color schemes. Cougar is interesting to me for 2024 because I feel like it has a bit of, it's like a, I don't know if it's like a farmhouse, or y'all can let me know down below in the comments what you think about the interior, but it's light whites and grays, but with a kind of like cream color to the white, and the handles that they do on the cabinets, it gives me a little bit more of a traditional feel. So it's kind of an in-between of like light colors, but feeling a little bit more traditional. So this is your living room arrangement. Because this is such a compact fifth wheel, you have a pretty aggressive slant going down the roof line there. So as you walk to the back here, the ceiling height comes down to about probably 6'7" right here, but then really opens up as you walk back. You have a residential air filter in your AC that for some reason is not installed in there right now, but that will have a residential air filter in it in that Coleman Mach AC. And then you get this nice big rear kitchen back here. Gives you lots of countertop space. So you get a little bit of countertop space next to your 3-burner stove here. Open this up, and this is a standard RV size oven. Vent fan out here, standard size RV microwave, and then all this storage along this line here. It's actually pretty nice how this tile backsplash, you can see how they extended that up into your cabinetry. That looks really nice. I actually really like that. It is not a real tile backsplash, obviously, with the weight of this fifth wheel, but it's that faux tile, and they do that all the way back through the back of the cabinets. Single basin, stainless steel sink, stainless steel faucet. And then I love with this floor plan too, you get these 3 drawers right here that pull open. Wow, and this is actually more of like a This looks like it's like a solid wood in the drawers instead of like a pressed wood. It looks better quality than what I remember seeing last time I stepped in a Cougar fifth wheel. I'm not doing dovetail construction on the cabinets, which is not standard in a fifth wheel like this anyways. But nice 3 big drawers, and what I like about this is anything that you want quick access to from outside the fifth wheel, you can put right here, so you don't have to walk into your camper to get stuff out of there. Things like if you want to have paper plates in there, plasticware, silverware, plastic cups, anything like that can all go in that space. And again, quick access to your shoes down underneath here as well. Speakers are up in the roof, and then you also have a dual ducted AC system. So a lot of other fifth wheels in this price range may not do this, where you have ducting coming out this way and coming out this way going down the trailer. So it's going to give you better airflow. These also have the blade AC system. So these are going to push air out in a 360-degree motion, giving you better air coverage as that air flows out of there. And because we're in Texas, this also has a second AC here in the bedroom, and that is just a dump down AC, it looks like, just for here in the bedroom by itself. And that is so just compact up in there. I love that. We'll come back to the bedroom here in a second though. Now, the big critique with a floor plan like this that a lot of people have, and this is just the nature of the beast with a model this small. When this slide out comes in, it is going to block those steps. So you cannot get up into the bedroom and bathroom with the slide out in. Now, obviously, you can open your slide out pretty quickly if you pull over on the side of the road or anything like that. So you still have options to just open your slide out, get up to the bathroom if you need to. But if you insist on having direct access to your bathroom without opening any slides, this is not the floor plan for you. Cougar does have another model, the 23 MLE, that is going to be a flipped version of this, essentially where your steps go up this side of the camper and you can get directly to the bedroom and bathroom in that floor plan. But that floor plan is going to be a couple feet longer and a bit heavier. Dinette table here, it does have legs in the dinette table, and then you're going to have storage up underneath here, so this will lift up. Honestly, that is a super slim, flimsy piece of board down underneath there. Gets the job done, but definitely not crazy on the how flimsy that is. Very, very slim piece of wood there. Pantry space here, spot to hang some coats and whatnot, and that goes all the way up there. This TV looks to be about a 32 to 35 inch screen TV, and then storage space on both sides with your radio controls, sound controls, and if you wanted to plug in a PlayStation or what else, a Blu-ray player, anything like that. Slide and awning controls right here, your ceiling light controls as well. And then before we go up into the other areas of this fifth wheel, they do have the MSRP sheet right here, which the MSRP is $53,164. That is not the actual sales price though. That is just the MSRP, and that is the MSRP with the second AC, as not everywhere across the United States will you have a second AC installed on this camper if you're shopping for it at a dealership. In Texas, most dealers will order it with that, but not every dealership across the country will. So this here, probably going to fall somewhere in a sales price in the like $45,000 to $50,000 range, I would imagine. Right here, you have your Furrion refrigerator. Going to open up like so. Opens up towards the kitchen. And then this one will have your sofa here that pulls out and makes into a bed. But you should also be able to get this floor plan with recliners as well. This is directly across from your TV. Also, just notice you have your big campsite window and this light is off, so that helps give some more lighting over that dinette table. This will pull out and make into a bed, and this looks like, yeah, it's a tri-fold sofa, so that'll pull out and make into basically like a full to queen size bed in this area if you need it. No carpet in the slide out, but you do have a wrap subflooring down underneath this slide out flooring there. So like that, it's a little bit of an aggressive like lip here. You can see how it kind of sits above the ground there. But that folds over that nicely, and then there is no carpet in that slide. You do have heat ducts in the flooring, so you're getting a more direct heating in this fifth wheel, and they do these nice plastic registers so they don't get hot to the touch and stuff doesn't fall down in them as easily. And then as we go up this way, grab handle going up the steps, working our way into the bathroom. You have your bathroom in the hallway here. Nice big plastic sink there. You can see a nice good space there to put your hands in. Medicine cabinet up above with 2 shelves. Got some more storage down along this way, storage down through here, and 3 drawers that will pull out there. Porcelain foot flush toilet. spot to hang a towel, standard size 4-inch vent fan in here, and then your shower here has some good height for this size fifth wheel. When I step inside here, yeah, it's about 6'3" to right here. And then you can be about 6'5" with the skylight in there. And this sits nice and high, so I actually wouldn't have to duck to get underneath that. And it is a stainless steel shower head, so you don't have a little flimsy plastic one. Lightweight shower curtain that will open and close like so. And then it has a sliding pocket door coming to and from the bathroom. Then as we go back to the bedroom, keep in mind it does have this little small lip right there to make more room for your storage and the pass-through storage underneath. Queen size bed. Have a pocket here for storage, bedside table. Does have lights underneath here that should be on. A lot of times I forget to come in here and turn on the lights before I walk in. Outlets and USB ports, plus it has a USB Type-C port. And I just love the 2-tiered shelf system. Just gives this bedroom a really nice finished look to it, in my opinion. Of course, storage underneath the bed as well. I don't know why they do this. You got a sharp corner on the edge of that. So if your bed slides over or anything like that, you got to be careful. I would probably myself just cut the corner of that off so it's at an angle and not so sharp. You got your storage space here, but there is more. So this is going to be kind of just a standard storage space, not really a spot to hang clothes. Storage up above here. And as we come around this way, this is where most of your clothes will go. So you'll have your clothing rod up through there. 3 drawers that open up. And then you have windows on both sides with a pull down black pleated shade. And same setup on this side as the other side as well. So that is everything on the inside. Let me know down below in the comments what you like and what you don't like. AC controls here as well. Water tank levels here. Yeah, and let me know your thoughts. Let's go take a look at the outside and see what's going on the outside. So we walk out here. Frameless windows, so love that. You get the frameless window on this camper. You're going to have the outdoor speakers here. Nice big awning that covers about 3/4 of the length of this fifth wheel. Down underneath here, you have a fully enclosed underbelly. All your water tanks and water lines sit above the enclosed underbelly. You have electric stabilizers. You have 12-volt heat pads on your water tanks, I believe. Unless, you know what, with this being a sport model at a lower price, they might have stripped those. Okay, sorry, I do not see 12-volt heat pads on here, so I take that back. Fully enclosed underbelly, but no 12-volt heat pads from anything that I can see. Prep to add a backup camera. Here's your slide out here. So this has a cable-driven slide mechanism. And as we come along this way, you're going to have your Trailer King tire. So on the sport model, they're not using the Goodyear Endurance tire. A lot of this is price point things because you also have a standard suspension system on here. It does have the ABS on it, which is nice, but you're getting a Trailer King tire with a standard suspension, which is going to keep that price point lower for you. All of your water connections and outdoor shower through here. Prep to add an inverter if you want. You have your extend and retract for your legs for your leveling system and the light there as well. Propane bottles will be behind this door. And so keep in mind too, this does not have auto leveling on it. It's just going to be electric stabilizers. And that is pretty much everything. Battery compartment up underneath here with your spare tire up underneath there. Again, 2 ACs up on the roof. You do have a Road Armor pin box. So this is a higher end pin box with a rubber bushing in there as well. And then you have this hitch vision plate so you can kind of see your truck backing up to the fifth wheel there through that little mirror plate. And that is everything on this Cougar Sport 2100 RK. So let me know what you think down below in the comments and if you could see yourself camping or even living in something like this fifth wheel here. That's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.